Al-Shabaab, a Somali-based Islamist militant group with links to Al-Qaeda, launched attacks in Somalia after the death of Saidi Barre in 1992, disrupting peace in Mogadishu for over 2 decades before the intervention of the African mission in Somalia, ATMIS, in 2007, which was spearheaded by Updf troops and later joined by the Burundian troops for a period of 6 years, before other contributing countries like Kenya, Nigeria and Ghana came on board. The Horn of Africa country Somalia had turned into a failed state and a source of terrorism in East Africa member states. Islamic extremism groups have since the 1990s to the 21st century challenged faces in Somalia, from warlords to Islamic courts and final to the present elusive Al-Shabaab terrorists, all initially bankrolled by Al-Qaeda under Osama bin Laden and their allies in Yemen and Iran. Despite being a food basket for Somalia and home to the paternal uncle of former Al-Qaeda leader and financial Osama bin Laden, Ceelajale area in Lower Shabelle was a stronghold base for the Al-Shabaab terrorists. However, it became a prime target for the Updf under ATMIS, since it was the tactical operation and planning base for the deadly attacks by the Al-Shabaab terrorists in Mogadishu and the other liberated areas in the Upper Shabelle region and Baidoa. The commander of the 40th Battalion Group at Ceelajale Forward Operating Base cannot offer marginal explains their lead for weakening the terrorists.
Capacity building of integrated SNA, which is Somali forces in the Lower Shabelle.
ATMIS troops have provided the Somalia Security Agency with the expertise and tactics in defusing landmines, a serious threat to warfare armored vehicles.
3, 2, 1, fire in the hole!
We have been here, we have detonated over 10 IEDs, and we normally experience them during our time of convoy, the main supply convoy from base camp to Ceelajale. The most common type of IED we have experienced ever since we reached here is the RC, the command.
Village elders here in Ceelajale village say the peace ushered in by ATMIS troops can't be underestimated.
Especially people of Ceelajale. Ceelajale is a very good place and secure, and we reach that limit, that extent. ATMIS and local forces have worked together, and they have delivered a good work.
Leaders in Ceelajale village appeal to President Museveni of Uganda to ignore withdrawal demands of ATMIS by foreign actors, stating an imminent threat of Al-Shabaab terrorists reclaiming the already liberated areas by ATMIS forces from the Somali National Army, which they say its capacity to manage the country's security affairs is still subject to scrutiny and wanting.
Now they have stood up, but they cannot work. Send out this message to President Museveni. The meetings he has taken part in Africa or Europe or UN,
Somalia will ATMIS
that Somalia, ATMIS may not go out of Somalia. Let him deliver that message to the international community. If ATMIS goes, people, Kenya and Ethiopia and Uganda will not be safe.
Updf under ATMIS has been carrying out community outreach programs to women in the markets of Ceelajale that have seen women getting economically empowered.
I'm grateful for them to visit us and the way they are coordinating with us as local population. We are the workers, the business women of the market who always interact with ATMIS, especially UPDF. The way we are interacting, it is good. They will support us with any other needs if we have. There is no problem we have with them unless they are our fellow brothers.
Uganda is the biggest contributing country in terms of human resource of boots on ground and military hardware used in theater operations under the African Transition Mission in Somalia. I'm Ivan Juko.